nakaganon na bag ng isang
Wow!
joke lang.
Grabe ka! Yes, pakisampal nga
Uy,
yun.
maganda taste ni Check.
Hindi, pero kasi mga mamahalin.
Nadamay pa ako. Nananahimik na nga lang dito eh.
Pero hindi, I'm trying to distract all of us because of that heartbreaking loss that we have for you. That just happened moments ago. Sabi ko, before the match, makaisang set lang yung Pilipinas sa Iran, who's highly ranked, number 13 if I'm not mistaken in the world. Sabi ko, makaisa lang tayo. Naabot pa sa fifth set.
Oo, ang galing.
Grabe. But we'll tell you more about it. Great show. Thank you. Happy Thursday to you, Ses, and to Pauline. Okay, let's get down to business. Unfortunately, we have to break it to you. We've got lots of stories from the FIVB Men's Volleyball World Championship. Yes, including Alas Filipinas Men, which is our top story for today, battling Iran in a do-or-die match. Plus, we also got other results from the final game day of the pool stage.
And we've got Japan's message to Filipino fans as they play their final game of the tournament.
Kaya kilig na naman ang mga Filipino volleyball fans. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by MOA Arena. Philip puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuffing another one. Bakunas rejecting Esteban for the win.
We kick things off on the show with a heartbreaker and heartbreaking news, of course, for Alas Filipinas men closing out their campaign already in the FIVB Men's Volleyball World Championship. Let's get to it. Take a look at the highlights, play-by-play. The national men's volleyball team lose their final pool stage match to Iran in 5 grueling, exciting, thrilling, all the exciting words that you can think of. The Philippines actually had a 2-1 lead. They took the first and the third set, but Iran battled to force that crucial decider. Come the fifth, Alas had 6 match points. 6! And with the score at 19-18 in favor of the Philippines, this was a pivotal part of the match. A crucial kill block seemed to seal the victory. But on a challenge, on a net touch, went Iran's way, immediately putting a stop on all celebrations. With momentum loss, the Philippines eventually bowed down 21-25, 25-21, 17-25, 25-23, and 22-20 in favor of Iran. Now, the Iranians will advance to the round of 16, while the Philippines ends its run with a 1-2 win-loss slate.
Nobody was thinking that the team, I think before we were more than 80 on the ranking, could have competed with Iran or Egypt. We compete. You know what is painful? It's painful that we lose in this way because the match was already close. And okay, we touched the net, and we touched the net when we turned. But it's okay. I think that is okay. It's volleyball. It's the rules of volleyball. And it's more painful because the players, they were already happy that we had win, and we had to go back, and this was the most difficult thing. For that I called timeout immediately, but you know, it was not enough.
Tunisia is also advancing to the round of 16. The African champions booked their spot after sweeping continental rival Egypt 25-19, 25-18, and 25-22. Usama Ben Robdane and Elias Karamosli powered the Tunisians with 14 points each. Tunisia is tied for first in Pool A with 2 wins and 1 loss for 6 points. This is the second straight time Tunisia will head to the knockout phase. They also advanced in 2022, but they lost to eventual runner-up Poland.
So first of all, I want to thank all my team for this win. And from the start of this World Championship, we know that the match of Egypt will be decisive. So we prepared well the match, and we played very good in service, in attack. So we was good today, and I think we deserve to win. Yeah, that's very good for us. So we don't know we will play against Serbia or Brazil or Czech. We don't know, but we will play like every match. We will prepare, and I think we will go. How to say? I don't know how to say, but I will think we will play a good match to qualify.
Meantime, Serbia pulls off a huge upset to advance to the round of 16 as they swept world number 2 Brazil 25-22, 25-20, and 25-22. Drazen Luboric dropped 19 points, built on 17 kills and 2 service aces. Serbia now on top of Group H with their back-to-back wins after losing to their opener to Czechia. Despite also being at 2-1, Brazil is in a dangerous spot since Serbia holds the edge on set ratio. A straight set win by Czechia against China later tonight will eliminate Brazil from the tournament entirely.
Yeah, it was a great performance, definitely, as we saw in the court, but I'm not sure that they showed all of their qualities, of course. So, but we also knew how hard we worked this summer, you know, and definitely it was just lack of some, rest in the first game against Czechia. So, yeah, I would just congratulate my team, and that's it. It's a huge win for us. I'm not sure that we would perform this good if we won against Czechia. No, probably we would be a little bit relaxed, you know. So it's a good thing. We choose, I guess, the hard way, but luckily we made it through.
As for Finland, it's heading to the round of 16 too. Finland turned back Korea in 4 sets, 25-18, 25-23, 17-25, and 25-21. Korea threatened to stretch the match to a decider, but with a 4th set tied at 21-all, the Finns pulled away late to seal the victory. Luka Martela led all scorers with 25 points, while Jonas Jokela backed him up with 21. Finland closes out the pool stage with 2 wins and 1 loss. Korea ends its campaign without a win, managing to take just 1 set across 3 matches.
Yeah, we had again a big opportunity to go in the round of 16, so we were able to get a lot of energy to the first sets. After we changed the sides, they started to play really good. We had some problems with our serve especially, but I'm happy that we could win the game in the end. To win, I think this is already special that we can go in the round of 16, so it would be amazing. We can compete and even win against the best teams in the world if we play good.
It's the last day of the FIVB World's preliminary round.
And after tonight, the round of 16 cast will be set. Belgium cemented its place on top of Pool F after sweeping a hapless Algerian side. Final score here, as you can see on your screens, 25-22, 25-20, and 25-12. Opposite hitter Ferreggers led away with 19 points off of 15 attacks, 2 service aces, and 2 kill blocks.
4 more teams are set to play before the preliminaries officially close. In Pool H, Czechia and China will battle it out later at 9 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay. Then in Pool F, defending champion Italy takes on Ukraine to determine who joins Belgium in the next round. That's at 9:30 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Both games will also be available for streaming on the Filipinas Live app. As Japan exits the FIVB Worlds, crowd darling Ran Takahashi leaves a message to Pinoy fans, especially after Alasmen's first ever win in the tournament. Catch that next here on Play by Play right here on One News.
Joining us here on Play-by-Play, only on One News. Let's go back to our top story today. Alas Filipinas men and their first ever campaign at the FIVB World Championship after that painful, heartbreaking loss to Iran.
Mobile journalist Denise Valdesandro gives us a more detailed look on that game live from the Mall of Asia Arena. Denise, ouch. What happened there?
Andre Cheska, as you mentioned, it is indeed a heartbreaking night for Filipino volleyball fans here inside the Mall of Asia Arena after witnessing Alas Filipinas bow out officially of the FIVB Men's World Championships. They closed their run with a 5-set defeat against Iran, 25-21, 21-25, 25-17, 23-25, 20-22. Despite a jam-packed Mall of Asia Arena, Team Iran showed no fear on Alas Filipinas' home soil. In set 1, the Nationals were off to a good start with a lead as big as 5, 23-18, ultimately ending the set 25-21. But we saw a slow start for Alas Filipinas in the second set, with Team Iran eventually taking set 2, 21-25. Alas Filipinas was able to bounce back in the third set with their biggest lead of the game, 25-17. But a tight set 4 followed, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. In the deciding set, fans experienced a roller coaster of emotions, with the Philippines supposed to win at 20-18. A few moments after, Iran called for a net touch challenge, which was successful, and Iran eventually got the victory 20-22. Still, Alas Filipinas showed a valiant effort with an outstanding showing from Ryan Bagunas with 22 points off 18 attacks and 3 blocks. Leo Ordiales was also a force to be reckoned with, adding in 21 points off 19 attacks and a block. Meanwhile, volleyball stars Korea Kanzada and Ali Hajipur chipped in 22 points each for Iran. Andre Cheska, world number 16 Iran is now going to the round of 16 starting this September 20 Saturday after a quick rest day tomorrow for all teams. Alas ends its historic run with 1 win coming against Egypt. That's on my end, Cheska Andre.
Thank you so much, Denise Valdesandro, reporting live from the Mall of Asia Arena. Team captain Brian Bagunas held back tears as he talked to the media after their heartbreaking defeat against Iran. Still, Bagunas was very much proud of what Alas men achieved on the global stage.
Siyempre, sobrang masakit po para sa amin kasi nandun na po kami. Pero ayun, masaya pa din po ako kasi naipakita ng team namin na kaya namin makapag-compete sa ganitong klaseng level ng tournament. For me, from the start naman ng tournament, di naman namin na-expect na abot namin sa ganitong pagkakataon. Ayun na, syempre naging masaya kami na ayun, na umabot namin sa ganitong klaseng sitwasyon na pwede kami makapasa sa round 16. Hindi namin i-expect, pero ayun na, binigyan kami ng chance and ginrab naman namin, but ayun na, hindi kami pinalad.
Meanwhile, Japan heads back home with renewed confidence after finally winning at this year's FIVB World Championship. Ryujin Nippon recovered from back-to-back losses by sweeping Libya in its final game, 25-20, 25-17, and 25-12. Entering the game, both Japan and Libya were already out of contention, being the 2 winless squads in Pool G. Star hitter Ran Takahashi admitted the team lost their confidence after dropping their first 2 matchups. But he emphasized that the win helped the crowd favorites regain that lost composure. Takahashi said it was nice to finally win in front of their Pinoy fans as well. Takahashi also seems to be upbeat about the developments he saw from Alas Filipinas men, especially after their 4-set upset of Egypt the other night. Here's Ran Takahashi talking about Japan's exit in the Worlds and his advice to the Philippine team.
They have been to us a lot. Also, they gave to us, a lot of energy in them. This is always helping to us. I'm so happy and I'm so excited to play in front of them, and because I said, they give us a lot of energy, and then last 2 games we lost, and then we lost, many confidence, and then but we have to, we had to change the mind a lot, and then we come back to this game. Many players go to the outside from Japan, and then we got a lot of experience, from top player, and then. But this, I think, first things and for the grab, and then. But I watched the game against Philippines against some team, and then but Philippine volleyball is so high quality and then high ability play, and then but maybe they for sure will be grow up a lot, and then they will be strongest for sure. Yeah.
Moving on to the PBA, 8-time champion Ryan Reyes has called it a career. The 42-year-old guard's retirement was confirmed by TNT Tropang 5G team manager Jojo Lastimosa. Reyes has been playing for TNT since 2010 but was hampered by injuries in his final campaign with the team. The Philam Cager started his PBA career in 2007, entering the league as third overall pick by the Santa Lucia Realtors. Reyes won his first title with Santa Lucia and the rest with TNT. Reyes reaped a bunch of individual honors as well. He was Rookie of the Year in 2008. He also had 3 All-Star selections and 4 All-Defensive Team nods. Back in 2009, Reyes was also the recipient of the Samboy Lims Sportsmanship Award.
Meantime, the San Miguel Beermen signed Chris Miller to a 2-year deal. Team manager Gia Bonilla says the 9th pick of the 2025 rookie draft signed his PBA contract on Tuesday. Beermen see Miller's marksmanship as a huge asset to their style of play. This was first displayed in the draft combine when the 32-year-old guard emerged as the top long-distance shooter. San Miguel coach Leo Austria also said that Miller's shooting is exactly what they need to space the floor in order to make life a lot easier for big man Junmar Fajardo. Miller is also a seasoned pro, having played in various leagues in different parts of the world. He now has to blend in with a stacked SMB backcourt featuring CJ Perez, Chris Ross, and Wami Kyung-suk.
In the WNBA, another team has moved on to this season's semifinals. The Minnesota Lynx claimed their spot after a cardiac Game 2 win over the Golden State Valkyries 75-74. Nafisa Collier put up 24 points and 7 rebounds to pace the Lynx. They're now awaiting the winner of the Phoenix Mercury New York Liberty Series. But that best-of-3 tilt is heading to a decider after the Mercury crushed the defending champs in their Game 2 86-80. Satu Sabali and Alyssa Thomas both scored 15 points to lead the Mercury. All-star forward Brianna Stewart did play for the Liberty despite being tagged as questionable heading into Game 2. But she was limited to just 6 points on 6 shots in 20 minutes. Game 3 between Phoenix and New York will tip off Saturday, Philippine time. After the break, a heartwarming exit for a Libya volleyball legend. Find out Fouad El Maroug's retirement gift Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Football superstar Lionel Messi is reportedly nearing a deal to stay with Inter Miami CF. Multiple reports say the two camps are finalizing a new multi-year contract, and when the last few details get settled, the deal will be sent to Major League Soccer for final approval. Reports also say Saudi Arabia's Al Ahly have been chasing Messi, as they did back when he first left Paris Saint-Germain. Since joining Inter Miami in 2023, the Argentine legend has led the team to its first title with the League's Cup during that same year. Messi has also posted 41 goals and 22 assists in 46 matches and 38 starts. Inter Miami is at 6th place in the MLS Eastern Conference with 3 fewer matches played than the top 5 teams.
We've got highlights still from the FIVB Men's World Championship happening at the MOA Arena. What a heartbreaker that is, a loss by Alas Filipinas to the Iranians. But we'll get to that in just a bit. Unahin na muna natin Serbia versus Brazil. Match point dito para sa Serbians. Honorato with the serve. And then Serbia will go to Drazen Luburic. Iaangat ng Brazil. Another try. Take two. Luburic says, sige, isa pa. There you go. Check out, check ball. One more try for Luburic. He seals the upset, 25-22, 25-20, 25-22. Straight sets win by Serbia over powerhouse Brazil as they move on to the round of 16. Luburic, by the way, big match for him. He had 19 big points in this one. Up next, roll it. Finland against South Korea. The Finns with the serve here. And then Korean setter Wang Tae-kui gives it to Shin Yo-hin. Oof, wow. But gets denied there by Luca Martilla. Martilla put up big numbers, 25 points on 22 attacks and 3 kill blocks. That is just one of those 3 massive kill blocks. Look at Martilla. Says, yep, it was a double block, but he got it on his own on the left side there. Finland defeated South Korea, by the way, 4 sets, 25-18, 25-23, 17-25, and 25-21. Okay, let's go to Egypt against Tunisia. The Egyptians serve it there, and then Tunisia will go to Ali Bongul, and then it gets popped up. What a rally here. It goes back to Tunisia. Take a look at the ball here. They go to the middle, and there it goes. Put away. Another chance for the Tunisians. That was middle blocker Ahmed Kadi who puts it away. That was 1 of 6 from Kadi's points. Tunisia now through to the round of 16 after that 25-19, 25-18, and 25-22 sweep of Egypt. What a play by the Tunisians there to give it to their middle. Okay, let's go to the main event. Yes, Alas versus Iran. And take a look at this attack from the back line. Ooh, blocked by Mark Espejo. This was, by the way, in the first set. Remember when a lot of articles, a lot of people said, makaisa lang daw tayo ang Alas Pilipinas sa powerhouse, highly ranked Iran in the world. Sabi natin, makaisa lang. And that was the end of the first set. Grabe. Take a look at that. Espejo. It was a good setup job by Irando, but Espejo timing it perfectly, taking it set 1. Lastly, let's go to the Iran side. Yes, this was after the momentum breaker, after that, that challenge in favor of the Iranians. Espejo attacks, denied. And look at Iran celebrating on their knees. They came back rallying down. Alas Pilipinas was up. They got sets 1 and 3. And then, umabot ng 5th set. Almost, munti ka na sa atin. Humabol pa nga tayo doon. 6 match points, sayang. Sayang. Malaking sayang, but Espejo tried. But no, double block to seal the deal and send the Philippines packing. And Iran moves on. Iran escapes the Philippines after being down 2-1 at one point in this match, as I said, because the Philippines took sets 1 and 3. And Iran, 21-25, 25-21, 17-25, 25-23, and 22-20. That thrilling, grueling, exciting 5th set, heartbreaking loss for the home favorites, Alas Pilipinas. Pero okay lang, chin up. It was still a great Great showing in the FIVB Worlds, beating Egypt and almost giving Iran a run for their money. By the way, Iran will face a top team of Pool H, which will be determined after that China and Czechia game, and that will be happening at 9 p.m. Just minutes from now. Abangan niyo po yan. Magandang laban yan. Tingnan natin kung sino makakaharap ng Iran in the next round.
And before we go, a heartwarming moment at the FIVB Men's World Championship. It happened last night after Japan and Libya played their final game of the tournament. And as mentioned earlier, Ryujin Nippon claimed the win in straight sets. Of all the Japanese players, it was Kento Miyaura who caught the attention of Libya's legendary libero Fawad El Marug. After the game, the two swapped jerseys as a sign of mutual respect and admiration. The 42-year-old El Marug says the Japanese opposite hitter reminded him of his eldest son, who is also left-handed. El Marug then announced his retirement and said he will bring Miyaura's jersey home as a gift to his son.
Mga magaganda tungkol sa sports. Mga ganyan, heartwarming stories, sportsmanship at its finest. What a gesture. At nakakatawa lang pag sinabi ni El Marug, naalala doon niya yung anak niya. Ganoon na siya katanda. Naalala niya na yung anak niya sa kalaban niya.
Nag-retire na. Ito naman.
Ganoon na siya ka-legendary.
Okay na.
Diba? He remembers.
He has nothing left to prove.
Pagkaharap niya, you remind me of my son. But a great story.
Great story, great career, and again, you're right, this is what we love about sports.
Super. What we don't love are the heartbreaking losses, especially for our team, Alas Filipinas. But again, as I said earlier during the highlight reel, chin up, heads up. What a showing. I know people said, kaya lang naman tayo nakapasok dahil tayo nag-host. But you guys proved and said, kahit hindi tayo mag-host, you proved you deserve to be in the world stage among the best of the best against Egypt, against Iran, all these teams. Biro mo, Iran, fifth sit?
That was such a hard-fought campaign.
Grabe.
I mean,
congratulations to Sir Tatsu Zara, everybody from the Philippine Volleyball Federation and also the Philippine Volleyball team, to Coach Frigoni, Mark Espejo, Brian Bagunas, everybody. Galing yun, napakahusay. Congratulations pa rin. That's all from us tonight. Catch us again tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Filipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Letuncalao. Thank you for watching. Good night.